Good morning, YouTubers. Hope you're doing great today. I've had quite a few people over time with my videos comment and ask, hey, what kind of firearm should I get? What kind of firearm do you recommend? I live in the country, or I live in the city, or I've got kids. Everybody's worried about today and how things are going with crime, carjackings, home invasions. And then here now, the news is telling you, Iran's about to open sleeper cells, cut them loose here in the U.S. People, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care what's on the news. You need to have protection at your home. So I do highly recommend having a self-protection, a way of protection. So I just figured I'd make a short little video today, not try to bore nobody. But for YouTube, I want you to know all these firearms are safety checked. We're not going to be playing with them. I'm literally going to pick them up and hold them in my hand. That's it. So please don't delete. People out there, you do need to have some self-protection. Things are really getting bad. If you're like me, you can look back 10, 15 years ago. It wasn't near as bad as it is now. When my family runs to the mall or something, I worry and I tell them, be careful, have your head on a swivel. My wife and daughter both carry. They have permits. They've took a course. I've always encouraged it. I grew up with firearms. If you just learn how to use them, they're safe. It's not the gun, it's you. So I encourage you, if you do or are going to own a firearm, take a safety course. Learn how to use it, learn how to clean it, learn how to shoot it and take it apart. Be a responsible gun owner. That's the problem today. People don't want to take responsibility and learn how to use it. This is not a toy, it's a tool. And it's for one purpose, and that's to protect yourself. That's what these are made for. So for all you ladies out there, we'll get into it. Men too, but I'm mainly doing this for the ladies. A lot of people can't afford a good firearm, but let me tell you, there are plenty of good firearms on a budget price. There really is. So we'll just get started. One of the top sellers today, and I do mean top sellers, is the Taurus G2 9mm. This is the compact version. It does come in a full size too. It's a 9mm. Again, this is a Taurus G2C. C is for compact. But it has a manual safety. As you can see right there. Safe, ready to fire. Again, all of these firearms are empty and have been safety checked. It's a compact size. It can fit in your purse or on your person. Has a good feel to it. Good sights right there. 9mm. It's a 12-round magazine. That's plenty. Comes with 3 magazines. I take that back. 2 magazines. They have a G3 compact, and literally the only difference is they've updated the sights. The grip's a little bit better, but it comes with 3 magazines for about $15 to $20 more. So, G3C or G2C, either one. The G2 is cheaper. Good guns. On YouTube, I have watched a video, a gun guy. He put over 5,000 rounds through one of these G2Cs right here. And it was 5,000 some odd shells. But never had the first hiccup. Nothing. Run flawlessly. And it's all documented on there. You could probably type it in and watch it yourself. But any of these guns I'm doing a review on right here, get on YouTube and review it if you think you're interested in it. But that's the Taurus G2C. And you can find these for roughly $200 to $230 brand new. Not bad. 2 magazines in the box. All right. We'll move on. Now, these are revolvers, and I'm using these for reference. This is a Smith & Wesson. This is a Ruger. But for you ladies, I just want you to understand what a revolver is. That's the wheel, not an automatic. But just Taurus, that makes this gun, also makes a revolver. in 38 special and 357. And you can get one of them starting out at roughly $300, $299, somewhere through there, brand new, made of alloy, so it's lightweight, but it's steel. And you can get a 38 special for roughly $300, 5 to 6 shot, or you can get a 357 for around 3 1/4, 5, 6 shot. But just remember this, a 38 special can only shoot a 38 special. If you buy a revolver that is made for 357 mag, it can shoot 357 mag, 38 special plus P, and 38 special. So you can get 3 different calibers for this gun when you're out shopping in a store and need ammo. You know, if you just got a 38 and they ain't got none, you're screwed. If you buy a 357, out of them 3 calibers, 357 mag, 38 special plus P, and 38 special, you can find one of those calibers on the shelf. So I do highly recommend spend the extra 15 to 20 bucks, get you a 357. That way you got multiple calibers that you can shoot out of this, and you're not just confined to the one caliber. But Taurus does make a revolver, and it's the 856, but there are other models, but I'm just giving you this one. The model Taurus 856, 38 special. It's $303. You can find them for $275 to $300. So for you ladies that just want a revolver, I highly recommend looking at the brand Taurus right there. You can pause it or rewind it. Taurus, and just put in 38 special or 357 mag revolver. You know, just look for one of those. They're good guns, you know, for a budget gun. So just, I want you to look into that. Moving on, the Ruger LCP. This one here is the newest version, the LCP Max, which the only difference is this has a 10 round magazine, where the regular LCP, which is a little cheaper, has a 7 and 8 round magazine. But these are very small. They literally fit in your pocket. You can't even tell you have it on you. Slip them in your purse, you'll never know it. These are a 380 caliber, more or less a short 9mm. This one here holds 10 rounds in the magazine. It comes with 2 magazines. The regular LCP holds 1 magazine is 7, 1 magazine is 8. So very small gun, but can do a lot of damage. So don't think just because it's small, can't, you know, ain't gonna do you no good. Plenty of people have died over these, trust me. But the Ruger LCP, you can find them roughly, the original model, $270 roughly. The Max, $300 roughly. So, you know, that's just something to look into for you ladies and even gentlemen. You know, carry them in your pocket. That's what I do with this one. I have to run to Walmart or somewhere, I just slip it right in my pocket, get a little pocket holster, slip it right in there. But that's a very good budget gun. And right here is probably one of the #1 budget guns. This is a Beretta. They are definitely up there with Smith, Colt, all of them. Beretta is a name that is well recognized. You know, most of their guns are very, very expensive. They come out with this one to compete against the polymer guns, the plastic guns. But this is a good shooter, very reliable. And after a few years, actually, when you scratch up all this plastic frame here, if you do or damage it, you can buy the frame right here, just the frame. And you just take this pin out and you take all your inner parts and it just snaps right back on a new frame, which they're roughly like 40 bucks. You can get it in green, black, red, or not red, but gray, you know, just different colors. But again, it'll look like a new gun if you get one, but that's this or there. But again, this is a Beretta APX A1, 9mm. This is the full size. It does come in a compact, which is shorter on the grip and a little shorter on the barrel. The yellow sticker I stuck on there to cover up my serial number. Don't want everybody to know that, so that's what that is. Good shooter, full size, Great gun. This is optic ready. I'm not into optics, but if you are, it comes ready. Good sights on it. It has a chamber indicator. When it's cocked and loaded, that'll turn red. A little red pin pops up right there to let you know. But good little undercut right here. They melt in your hand. They really do. But again, great budget gun, but very, very high quality. I really recommend into looking at these. The Beretta APX A1. And these right here, believe it or not, they've got rebates on them. But with the rebate, I've got $300 into this. I think out the door, it was like $400. You mail in your rebate. And in all honesty, it takes about 3 months, but you do get the rebate back. I did. And it's $100 off. So $300 for a excellent top-notch gun. I do highly recommend you looking into these, whether it's the compact or the full size. Police even carry these, believe it or not. So I'm telling you, look into that if you're wanting a good quality budget gun. Beretta APX A1 and APX. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. APX A1. So right there's a good gun. And then we'll move on over to here. Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. This is an excellent gun. Smith & Wesson. Manual safety, 9mm. It's a compact gun. You can fit this in your purse, in your waistband. Very, very thin. You know, great little pistol. Good texture. Comes with 2 mags. One's a 10, one's a 13. This is a 13 with the little sleeve on it right there. If you get down to it, the 10 comes to that line right there and comes straight across. But great gun. Smith & Wesson is a name that everybody knows. Good quality. Shoots great. Dependability and great warranty. But these are great for a lady. It's 9mm. And you can roughly find these brand new between $300 and $350. You know, you gotta look around, but definitely $350. But I have seen them for $299, you know, $209, brand new. You get 2 magazines with it. It's a good gun. I highly recommend them. And right here is a very high quality gun, just like the Beretta. This is a CZ P10. This is the S model, subcompact. You can get it in a compact, which is a little bit longer grip, a little bit longer barrel. You can get it in the full size, whole lot longer barrel, whole lot longer grip. Again, CZ P10, 9mm. This one comes with a 13 round mag. I put the rubber grips on it right here. You know, it's like a sticker, just a little bit better texture for me. And I've added the extra mag plus 2 right here. I got 2 more rounds. So actually this is right here, as you see it, is a 15 round mag. But these are a compact, great shooting guns. And I'm going to tell you what, these things they're like butter when you pull the slide back. I mean like butter. Very high quality. Love them. I own probably, well, I ain't gonna say, but quite a few of these different models of CZs. Love them. I cannot praise them enough. Great gun. And you can find these brand new for roughly $340, $350. I have even seen them at $3 1/4. And let me tell you what, you're more or less buying a Beretta, a Smith, a Colt. These are great guns. I'm telling you, I love them. The brand is probably my most favorite gun, truthfully. I mean, they're the top notch on my list. I highly recommend these for the ladies. They've even got a subcompact model. It holds 7 rounds and it's small like the Shield right here. And you can find it for roughly like $300. But look into them, CZ. That's all you got to put in, CZ, and then P10 or whatever model you like. And right here is another great budget gun. This is a Sar USA. These things are literally a copy of a Glock internals and an HK grip and frame. They feel great in the hand. They melt in your hand. It's a 9mm. It has a safety right there, and you can actually buy a little plunger. If you don't like a safety, this pops off and you can just plug it with that little plunger. But these are a 9mm, 15 round mag. Take it back, 17 round mag. This is the full size 17 round mag. And great gun, great trigger, very dependable. I mean, can't say nothing bad about it. The price on these are, I have found them for $250, but the average price is $280. So, you know, you can't get much better than that. And these two also come in a compact, you know, shorter grip, shorter barrel. This is the full size. But I just want y'all to know that there are good quality budget guns out there. And for you ladies or gentlemen, if you have any questions, my email is on every video. You know, message me, comment, ask a question. I will reply to you, I promise. I reply to every question out there or comment. I promise you I do. But I've been raised with guns. I have been fooling with guns since I was around 14 years old. I'm 53 now. So, you know, I've owned many guns, still do. Love them, but you got to respect them. They're not a toy. If any of you go purchase a gun, or if you even own guns, I highly recommend taking a training course. You know, learn how to take it apart, clean it, you know, safety. It's worth it. You know, my wife and daughter, again, they have their concealed carry permits. You know, I put them both through courses, and I've taught them myself. But it's worth it. And you can do a course for $100 or less, you know, just depending who you know. If you have an uncle or a neighbor, somebody who is, you know, knows a lot of knowledge about guns, talk to them. Have them just go in the backyard with you, or out at Uncle Joe's farm, and do some target shooting, and have them teach you how to take it apart and clean it. You know, just be safe with it. I encourage everybody to do some kind of safety course with somebody. I can't say that enough. But again, if anybody has any questions, please comment or email me. I will help you in any way I can. But for the ladies, I do recommend a 380 to a 38 special to a 9mm. That's my recommendations. And again, for you ladies or gentlemen who don't really have a lot of knowledge with guns, you know, go into a gun store, and I will say this, try to find a gun store with a gun range already there, if you can. But talk to your employee there. Tell them that you're looking for a high quality gun with a budget price, and they will help you. They're wanting to make that sale. They will help you. And the reason I say a gun store with a range is because, just for instance, let's say you're there looking at this gun, the Taurus G2C, you know, and you're not familiar with it. Yeah, you can pick it up and you know, you can handle it and everything, but that's not shooting it and seeing how it feels while you're shooting it, and you know, and if you can handle it or not. And what you can do is you can ask them, hey, since you have a gun range, they usually have guns they rent for people to shoot. And I guarantee you, they will have pretty much a gun that you're looking at or familiar with it. You're, you know, relatively the same gun. And you can ask them, hey, can I shoot that? And believe me, they will let you. If you're willing to buy a gun there, they'll let you go back there and shoot a used one of these. And you can get the feel for it. And I like it or I don't. But then, you know, they know you're going to come back and probably buy that gun or one close to it. And you might have to go through 2 or 3 guns till you find one that feels good to you in your hand. But I definitely encourage you to put it in your hand, feel it good before you buy it. And very much, if possible, let them take you out on the range and shoot a gun exactly the model you're looking at. That way you know what you're buying. But again, I encourage everybody to have some kind of self-defense weapon. You know, home invasions, carjackings, robbery in the mall parking lot. It happens every day. So just look at that shooting that happened in Maine the other day. A week ago, 5 days ago, something like that. And people in the bowling alley and in the bar there, they weren't expecting nothing to happen. But I guarantee you, if some of them would have been armed, they might have been able to defend themselves. I ain't saying take him out, but defend themselves. So, again, if you got any questions, message me, email me. My email's on every video. I hope I can help anybody out there. And if anybody's got any input, hey, put her on there. We're all here to learn. You know, I just comment. Let us know what you think. What's a good gun that you recommend on a budget? But again, any questions, please feel free just to comment, email me. I'll answer every one, I promise. And hey, God bless, stay safe, and thank you for watching.